Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Roll Cage TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent and not a lot of lights. There, the lights are on and nobody's still home. Oh, my driver's home. Is he going to take a nap? No, he's not going to take a nap because I keep moving the wheel by mistake. All right. The plan, in case you weren't watching the previous episode. What's the matter with you? Go back and watch it. Go back and watch them all. Come on, it's only 60 episodes or something. That's nothing to binge. You know, how many episodes are there? 70. This is what, episode 75? Need 2 long logs. Done with all the medium logs of the contract. So I'm going to go back, sell the medium log trailer. And then recover back to the Smithville Dam garage, reconfigure for long logs. I've got another truck in Smithville Dam with long logs. No, they're both going to go back to Black River, pick up loads of long logs, try to tandem as much as possible. And then deliver the loads, get this contract done, and then move into Drummond Island. I don't think there's anything else here to do. And if you missed the last episode, if you did not miss the last episode, you know that I have some delicious macaroni and cheese sitting next to me, which I'll be finishing up here soon. Finished all my coffee. I like 2 cups of good strong coffee. Now I have good strong caffeinated soda. Double the caffeine. These roads are a menace. You know, back to morning here. Yeah, the lights are on. I don't know how I noticed my lights were off in the last episode. I thought for sure I had turned them on. I probably didn't turn them right back off because I'm a goof. Drummond Island is the smallest of the 4 maps in this region, but I do have a lot of contracts to do. But I think I'll be done within 100 episodes, which it took me 200 hours of gameplay to get through Michigan the first time I play this, so that's not bad. I expect this to be a long-running series. I have all of the season passes, including the 4th anniversary, 4th year pass. So there will be 19 regions, at least. They might even do a year 5. Who knows? I don't know how their sales are going for Expeditions, but Expedition is definitely not a sequel to this game or a replacement anyway for this game. So. Let's sell the trailer. Yeah, now I can, as promised, recover back to Smithville Dam, which will repair everything, including getting me new tires, I think, right? Once I get here, I am immediately going to store the vehicle because I'm going to go to Black River. I believe it's faster to get the logging station from the Black River garage. I mean, I could be wrong. Anyway, retain that. And Oh, I have to reconfigure it. That's okay. Get to the other trailer. And now... actually get to the other trailer. Now... take this back. Yeah, I can only get medium logs here. That's fine. Have to go to Black River to get the logs. So lay this all out. Make sure I turn the map north to the top to keep everyone oriented nicely. Part of 100% is making sure I don't leave any trailers laying around, don't leave any cargo laying around. Close out any limited any warehouses or whatever that only have, you know, a limited number of items, making sure I close those all out. Basically get everything off the map that I can get off the map. Finish the map off as much as possible. So, and also scout every pixel as much as possible. I know there's some places I can't. Trying to get gold in all the contests. I know it's very easy to get gold on it's very easy to get gold. Is it easier to just go on to... No, it can't be. Just move on to this trailer store. But... it's very easy to get gold in on the first two maps. Then it starts to get more of a challenge. At least on Michigan. I think there's one kind of difficult on Alaska and the Frozen River, but I have not done it personally. But I think actually taking one of these vehicles stripped down for speed. Hard to believe, but these vehicles can go fairly quickly if they're all stripped down, the weight's all stripped down. Quickly enough. And they don't have trouble climbing the icy river banks and stuff like that. So. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on. Hit that clutch. I hope everyone is doing well. Who's watching this right now, having a good day. Sitting back, relaxing some SnowRunner. I told someone who was, not going to mention them by name, but they had a series, SnowRunner series. They're fairly new, and we're trying to find their style and experimenting with different styles. Start off with a real relaxed, laid-back style, and then experimented with some more high-editing, energetic styles. We settle back into a relaxed style now. And I gave him feedback. Like, you know, I play SnowRunner to relax. SnowRunner is not a high energy game. And so, not sure that high energy editing. I mean, maybe there's a market for it. It's certainly a niche that other people have not exploited. So, you know, you might be able to exploit a market, untapped market, but not for me. Sorry. So, I don't know if, you know, he responded well and said, oh, thanks for the feedback, I appreciate it. So, kept experimenting with different things. Now lately, though, he's settled into a more relaxed, more laid-back presentation. I've seen a lot of different people playing SnowRunner. A lot of people that play it, whether they play it in hard mode or not, try to play it in as much a role-playing aspect, which I think is cool. If you want to do that, you know, I think that's very cool. I don't do that myself, but you know, I have a lot of respect for that. In terms of, you know, their banter and all kinds of other things. Really get into the role. Name their driver Bob. Have to name your driver Bob, I guess. Bob Weaver. Oh, that's a great name. Boxer. Bob Weaver. A pugilist. People out there are not going to get that. And I'm not going to explain it to you. Or they are going to get it and immediately stop watching the video. I'm an old man. I don't have dad jokes. I have granddad jokes. Even though I'm neither a dad nor a granddad. I'm old enough. I said something to my roommate the other day. It made some really awful, off-the-cuff pun. She hates it when I do it. Well, she pretends to hate it. Sometimes pretends, sometimes seriously hates it when I do it. And, I'm like, what did you expect out of me? If I made a good pun, it would, you know, it would be, I'd have to turn in my card, my membership card. Come on, that's it. Kick that clutch, let's go. I'm gonna end up getting myself in trouble and we're just tearing through everything. That's the right turn. Shortcut. Keep off the grass. I don't think anyone around here says keep off the grass. It would be kind of funny if there was a keep off the grass sign. Alright, get up here. Sell the trailer. We're not going to leave, no trailer left behind. And, because I'm going to recover. Actually, you know, rather than selling the trailer, oh, that's okay. I need fuel anyway, I might as well recover it in the garage. I could just leave the trailer, go into the garage, and then drive back. I wouldn't have to sell and rebuy. But, it's easy mode. And I do think it's faster to go from the Black River garage than to go from the Smithville Dam. To get from the in Black River, get to the logging station from the garage rather than from the gateway. Okay, now this one is configured already. Now go to the global map and Black River, go to the garage. While that's loading, I can finish off my delicious and nutritious macaroni and cheese. And I don't dare mute my mic while I'm doing it. because I've had my mic muted for 20 minutes in the past. I forgot, so pardon my any background chewing noises. We do it live, folks. Just now realizing I forgot to get a napkin. Well, fortunately I have Kleenex near me. And I did mute while I blew my nose. Because that's gross. Alright. Truck storage. Bring this baby out. Bring this baby out. Truck storage. Bring this baby out. Notice I do have a white Western Star in storage, which I may use once I get to team here. I don't know. I got to get it upgraded. But I have two other vehicles besides these two. Well, three other vehicles. That's right. I've got my Rezvani Scout vehicle, but the Rezvani Hercules Scout can't carry a trailer, so I've also got a Jeep Wrangler. And these things are not. These haulers aren't necessarily the fastest. So I also have a GMC Brigadier for the contest. Alright. And I do repeat myself. If you've heard it all before, sorry. But, you know, not everybody has watched every episode. You should. If you haven't watched every episode, what's the matter with you? You really should be watching every episode. Yeah, see, there's a short logging frame, and I never knew if this was, Okay, I want to see what... Yeah, okay, so it's not as tall. Oops, but it's almost as... It's a little shorter. Well, I don't know how far it sticks. The logs stick out the back a little bit here. Do the short logs not stick out the back so much? I thought the short logs were about half the length of the long logs. Anyway, moving this to a long log trailer though. Log carrier front. That's what I want. And I think I can carry the long. Yeah, I can carry the long loader crane with. This is one of the long vehicles that could carry the loader crane. I'm not going to because I have no reason to. If I roll the thing, I'll just recover and start over. Delete the stuff. Alright. So we will get this out of here. Like I said, I'm going to try to tandem them. This service trailer I might as well grab right now and sell. I don't need it anywhere. I've got other service trailers that are much closer. So, and it's not part of any delivery. It's not part of any delivery task or anything. So it's been bugging me. It's been sitting there. I need to clean up trailers. That's something else I'm going to be needing to do. But I have a feeling I'm going to be cleaning up a lot of trailers after I finish the entire map, which I don't want to do. That's going to be an awful boring several episodes of doing nothing but hauling trailers back. Get myself turned around. Once a trailer gets empty, I sell it. But there's still a lot of trailers. In Michigan, there's a lot of trailers with a lot of stuff, especially fuel trailers and stuff. not really needed. Stop the engine here. By the log carrier rear. Okay. And now go back to the garage. Why are you not letting me select? That's why. Okay. And bring this one out. I didn't pull up. I guess I pulled up about as far as I would like to. As far as I could. Not really as far as I could. A little close. Oh, they're fine. Let's see. Running. That. Yeah. Struck. And actually, I am gonna stop the engine because I'm gonna go to the map and lay this out. And where's north? There's north. Okay. Now if I do this, sometimes it doesn't go away if you hit the B button. Okay. Going to go in tandem. And do I need to go to the fuel station? The thing about long logs is you can't really detach the trailer in order to use the trailer store, buy a new trailer, all that stuff. So getting as much fuel everywhere as I can, although I do have plenty of fuel on me. And there is another fuel station in Drummond Island, or in Smithville Dam, once I get in there. But it's a gonna be a long drive. So I'll stop and get a, just top her off once I get past the fuel station. I get myself confused there. Always put the waypoint just past the intersection. If you're not approaching the intersection, wondering where are you going? Alright, going there, and then from here, going out and around to the gateway. So we'll actually lay it all out as long as I've got the map up. Pick up my 2 loads of long logs. And again, I'm going to try to do this in tandem with long logs, which can be interesting. I may have to go independently in a few places. I mentioned last episode or in the stream that I do have more music by Crinkles, crinklesmusic.com. Royalty free music. That's the best way to refer to it. Open license, but there are some restrictions. You can't just... You have to buy it. It's not free. But if you buy it, you can play it without paying royalties. Okay, pointing north to orient. There's the path. Go pick up the logs. Go to the gateway. Then from there, go through the swamp. get to Black River, and that's gonna, then we're gonna, I don't know where there's a fuel. Yeah, it's so close to the sawmill from the gateway in the Black River, so I don't think fuel will be an issue. All right. Back to the front truck. I think I can winch pretty closely here. Long log trailers, the winching. Oh, I gotta start the engine. The winch point is like when you're running empty, the winch point is at the back of the trailer, but when you've got logs on you, it's very close. So lights on? You know. Yeah, but when you have logs, the winch point is quite a ways back from the end of the logs, and so it can be a challenge to drive in tandem. To keep the truck behind you from overtaking you. So certain points here I might have to detach, like going down to the quarry and stuff. And cross some of the bridges and Island Lakes might be an issue as well. I have already delivered the long logs in Black River and Smithville Dam, all the logs, and I did drive in tandem with long logs for some of those contracts, but I think there was just around Black River. I don't remember. We'll see. If I have to split them, I'll split them. If I don't split them when I should, and I regret it, I'll be fine. I'll recover. At least once per stream, which is 6 episodes, I have to do something really dumb just for the entertainment value. This is not an instructional video. It's just sit back, relax, watch some doofus play video game, watch some try hard play a video game. I do play other video games on my YouTube on stream, posts to YouTube. Civilization 6, which people get frustrated watching me play. I'll be quite frank. So, do you want to actually turn it off? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Turn off my engine as well. Was that like $9 something about? I don't know. There's no option to turn the lights on in the truck behind me. There should be. Oh wait, I'm driving in tandem. There we go. I didn't turn the beacons on the vehicle behind me. There should be an option to turn the beacons on the vehicle behind me. I have no idea if, I mean, it would make sense if turning the beacons on lowered your fuel mileage. I mean, increased your fuel usage ever so slightly. Turn the lights on, increases it ever so slightly. I mean, it's way too much, way too subtle to bother to write that into the game. Oh, the physics engine is pretty cool in terms of subtle weight shifts and things like that it accounts for. Move the crane. I remember being very impressed early on in the game. I'm gonna move this to morning. Being very impressed early on when I was stuck and I couldn't get down a hill, but I had a loading crane with me, and opened up the loading crane and turned the crane, extended the crane behind me, which shifted the center of gravity back just far enough that I was able to get down the hill, stuck in the mud or whatever. I thought, oh, get back up down the hill, and pretty impressed. Of course, the physics engine can't. It's much better now, but it still occasionally will glitch out on collision boxes, and I don't know if that's the physics engine itself as a issue, but it's part of the engine, I guess. That it might be the collision boxes as they're set for certain trailers and trucks, but this could be. Well, I am empty, so I'm not gonna die. Oh, piece of cake. A lot of the times, you know, I am very impressed with how quickly they can get out a whole new region. The 4 regional maps, potential 2 to 4 regional maps in 3 months is a lot of asset effort, and getting every you know, possible border, collision box, and out of bounds box, and whatever else just right is pretty difficult. You know, you go through a lot of testing to test stuff like that. I know, because I did play testing for a company that made racing games, and you know, one of the big things is to drive around and try to exit the map, and that they could plug holes and stuff. But yeah, I think they modified in this game, modify the engine such that it's less prevalent to, and in case you don't know, you can get some hilarious things happen if you're like too close to a trailer when you try to hitch it, or you're hauling it and it bounces around, and then you hitch to it, and it's, you know, the collision boxes. Certain things will force the collision boxes together. Oh, wait, am I stuck on? Oh, I'm stuck on. I might be able to free this up. We'll finesse this, but probably. Oh, yeah, just got it. Okay. So yeah, there's videos of, you know, you go to attach a trailer and suddenly your vehicle is flying through the air and getting damage upon damage upon damage. I watched Highway Buster sent me a video from pretty recently. He plays New Game Plus, so he has cosmetic damage only, and he ran into something like that. The truck didn't flip through the air; it basically just crushed like a can, crumpled like a soda can. pretty funny. I am a little nervous about tandeming these two trucks with logs on them, but I'm gonna go a ways, and then I'll probably have to split them up at some point. I will split them up to get fuel once I get into Smithfield Dam. But I think I can tandem them loaded. All the way into Smithfield Dam. And then around the quarry, I'll probably attach them until I get past the quarry. But through the swamps, I should be okay, although some of the... You know, I have to think about, well, if it's a real narrow passageway, am I going to be able to get both trucks through? Because I can't hitch them really tightly together. Can't winch them, I mean, really tightly together. This thing. Let's release the winch. I'm gonna need to move up a little bit. So a little bit of extra room for the logs. Stop the engine and cargo management and long logs. Not manual loading. Thank you very much. On the truck. Thank you very much. Okay. This makes no sense since I'm going to have to... Anyway, that's about the right distance. I'm going to have to turn the... I'm going to have to switch vehicles, which is going to release the winch anyway. Let's release the winch, just move it out a little. Back into tractor mode view. Okay, that's good. Not too close. I need it pretty close so that the thing doesn't get away from me, like around turn, because it's not going to be attached very close. I don't want it to I don't want it to try to get in front of me. Try to beat me there, so I got to get it close enough so that if it tries to get away from me, it'll run into me instead. Although with both engines on, it's less likely to do that. These are identical trucks, so it's not like one is going to be able to. One is going to be able to. Back in front here. One will get stuck while the other one doesn't. That kind of thing. Let's see if I can get to the gateway before I take another break on Twitch and on the YouTube episode. Like I said, long logs, most dangerous. If I tip, I'll basically just have to recover because I don't have loading crane with me. there's a chance with medium logs that I might be able to just repack them, but if long logs, if I have to detach the trailer with the long logs, I cover them. I mean, I guess if I'm just right in one spot, but yeah, if I turn over and have to detach the trailer, I can just turn over normally. I don't think I can't reset it back up and be able to repack the load. I am taking my time. Hold on a second here. Alright, get a new throat monster. Oh, wait, oh! See, I didn't put my brake on, I looked away. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I looked away to unwrap the new throat lounge here. And this is what happened. Okay. I'm fine. Don't pause. Don't just look away while you're going up the hill. Don't put any brakes on. Life lesson. Life lesson. Well, that was an opportunity to have some drama, but alas and alack. Getting around this pole is going to be a test of skill. Between the pole and the guardrail, I think I pretty much nailed it. Oh, I didn't nail it. Nope, didn't nail it. Alright. It's probably about the best I was going to do because I did just barely get within inside that guardrail. I'm going to need to switch back because I won't be able to get this thing straightened out. Ah, see? Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Continuing on. Might have some issues with this turn, actually. Oh, no, 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 careful, careful. Am I in the wrong view? Yes, I am. I am using the controller scheme that will center the wheel if you let go of the controller, which you may ask, roll cage, what is that option? How do you do that? What do you mean auto center? You can't do that in this game. Well, you can. I've showed this off many times. You say steering mode, steering wheel, while you have a controller, the very last sentence there, in fact the last clause, will cause automatic wheel centering if this mode is used with a controller. Little known, or if not little known, little discussed. I've only seen it in one video where somebody mentioned it. So I could do I have published one highlight excerpt less than 10-minute thing. I could do another one on that. Wetzel on wheels. I mentioned a technique that I saw someone else use, and I wish I could give him credit, but I don't know what it was exactly. Might have been Zorschicks. To easily load a Scout fuel carrier trailer onto the bed of a truck with a Russian crane. Not easy to do, but using a technique that I watched. So I passed it on as a little short. So on my YouTube channel, it's like bonus, SnowRunner, loading a fuel carrier on a trailer bed, something like that, on a truck bed. Overly long title. Let me, how much longer do I have to go? I'll keep going for my break. Which I will regret if I have to get stuck again. Switch trailers. These barricades, they can be dangerous. The bottoms of them, the feet there, are very solid. You don't damage your truck. See the trailer swaying a bit. I am can zoom out, but I am following the tractor, not the trailer, because I have to watch very carefully where exactly I'm turning. So I'm just trusting that the other vehicle is back there, not getting stuck. Otherwise, I could switch to trailer focused view, trailer centered view, whatever you call it, which would let me see the back truck, make it harder for me to steer. So yes, if you have issues with fishtailing in the game, especially if you're used to other driving games where you have self-centering, you can use that setting. Now, there is a reason to not have self-centering. There are some advantages to the game. If you're very delicately trying to get around a particular corner or what have you, you can set the angle just right on the wheels and be assured that it's not going to change, even if you have to let go of the stick for some reason. I find this control scheme superior. In part because I've played a lot of driving games, both with a wheel and with a controller, so I do have issues fishtailing due to unfamiliarity with non-self-centered controllers. So, people complain when the game first came out, fix the steering, I hope they fix the steering. Well, no, it was meant to be that way. But they did add an option. It's kind of a hidden option, but they did add an option to self-center. It would be nice if they had a separate option that came up. If you said controller, a separate option that came up, checkbox, self-centering. Because it's not even the last sentence. It's not the first sentence. It's not even the last sentence, it's just like the comma, the last clause of the last sentence. Nobody in this day and age reads that help text, and if they do, they certainly don't read it all the way to the end, and if they do, they're certainly not paying attention by that time. I never noticed it, and I'm very old school, try to read all the documentation I can. I still have strategy guides in printed books. There's probably one within a few feet of me, in fact. The case is not too far from me. I don't have my Empire Deluxe strategy guide in my... which I still have. Empire Deluxe is available on tablet. I don't know how Killer Bee software is doing. They bought the license to it and came out with an advanced version. I did some customization stuff. I sent the guy that. In case you know what Empire Deluxe is, Google it. I'm not gonna thing it. I'm not gonna tell you. All right, we are going to travel to Smithville Dam. We are going to travel to Smithville Dam if I hit the right button. And while that is loading, I will say that's gonna be it for this YouTube episode. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around though. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. If you're watching on YouTube though, the next episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time. So Twitch, stick around. YouTube next episode. Either way, if I can time this right, loading. Either way, I will. I gotta wait till the scene loads. Alright, folks. Twitch, stick around. YouTube next episode. Either way, I will see you then.